The Safe Schools Louisiana app by Crimestoppers is a way for students to anonymously report threats, drugs, bullying, sexting, suicidal thoughts, and dangerous activity on and around their campuses. Rapides Parish School Board Executive Assistant Superintendent of Administration Clyde Washington is overseeing the program as it rolls out in Rapides Parish.
I think the program gives kids a voice. It gives them the opportunity to communicate something that has been brought to their attention that maybe administration may not know about, whether it's in the school or in the community. And so when we get those reports, we can go through those reports and do an investigation and then give a disposition on those reports.
Washington says that since the tips can come in anonymously, it helps the students feel safe in their reporting.
We want our kids to be able to let us know what's going on so that we can better assist them and address the matter when it's brought to our attention.
This week, the app will go live at Bolton High School, Alexandria Senior High, Pineville High School, Brame Middle School, and Arthur F. Smith Middle Magnets. State Superintendent Dr. Cade Brumley says that most of the time students know in advance when an incident occurs, and this system will give them the opportunity to report it.
Overwhelmingly, when something bad has happened at a school, such as a shooting, someone has known that something wasn't right in advance of that happening and did not report. And so we simply want to take this opportunity to provide an easy resource so that systems and then their students across the state of Louisiana have access to this tool where if something doesn't seem right, they have the ability to report that.
Greater New Orleans President and CEO Darlene Kuzanza said this tool will allow tips to be shared when students hear of information from each other.
I mean, what we know from Crimestoppers is that kids tell each other. They talk to each other about what they're hearing and what their plans are. In suicide threats, 67% of the kids who are threatening suicide or self-harm, they're going to tell their friends before they tell an adult. And I can say that wholeheartedly because just this week, we had 2 suicide attempts. The tips were called in from friends, and we were able to have interventions for those 2 kids. So first off, this is a wonderful way to empower our youth so that they learn that they can be the leaders that need to affect their school climate.
Louisiana State Police Lieutenant Melissa Mady talks about the team of people they have in Baton Rouge at the LA Safe Louisiana Fusion Center to vet the tips as they come in.
And it's comprised of analysts, and it's comprised of federal agents and other law enforcement officers that are there, and they're able to take those tips that are coming in and really work through them and to know that whether this is a credible threat or not. And we want every threat or everything that a child were to hear at school to come to us so we can vet those threats. Even if it's not something that they think is important, we need to know about it and we'll figure out whether it's important or not.
The majority of tips reported, 32%, have been bullying, cyberbullying, or harassment. 7% of tips reported have dealt with guns, knives, or shooting threats. Kuzanza said it was important to get student input in the design of the app.
That when you look at our product, it looks like it's from a kid because we've done research with our team leaders here. So we wanted to make sure that it was friendly. You know, it was in their language, visibly what they would want to look at.
Joel Massey, ABC 31 News that works for you.